Here's YouTube.
Welcome to the Prospectors Radio Show, the talk show for our community. Please welcome Rich Cooley, Indiana Gold Hunter Dennis Dayton,
Scott Swiftwater Tony, Rob White Gold, Jaron Wheeler, and your host, Tim Grimes. We hope you enjoyed tonight's show. What's happening, fellas?
Where
are you? Scott, we're live.
We're baking. That's all I can say.
The first week at NFL.
Oh, brother.
Hey.
Say it is the first week? I thought last week was the first week.
Well, Thursday was, but this first weekend.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
So it begins. Right?
And Dennis's team is already crippled.
Yep.
Oh, really?
Yep. Jordan Love got injured, so he's out like 3 weeks, maybe a little bit more.
Green Bay, yeah. Already?
All right. Why isn't it saying live? What's going on?
Why isn't it saying live?
On YouTube.
I was on another one that said it was waiting for 4 minutes to go live, and I refreshed the GPS YouTube, and it was live.
Right? Just refresh.
I was gonna say we're not on YouTube.
Oh, we are. It says we are.
Just go back to Prospectors Radio. There was 2 of them. One was scheduled for 5 minutes.
No, but I'm on YouTube and it's not there.
Oh, it's there because I'm on it right now.
Right, because it shows we're live.
There's a link in GPS.
Yeah, we're definitely.
I'm not on GPS.
Okay, you're live.
I'm on YouTube.
Click it. Click on the link. And we are.
It's on there live, guys.
We are live. Yep.
You are YouTube live.
We are. Oh, welcome everybody. Thanks for tuning in tonight. What's going on out there? GPS land. Anything interesting? Nothing.
No.
Lots. Don't everybody jump in at one time.
I have actually. Dang it! I forgot his name.
What?
It's on my friend's post, and he's digging in Idaho. Alan Trees, I think that's his name.
Oh yeah, Alan. Yeah.
Oh, Alan is?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's finding gold.
Alan always does.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
He is finding gold. I'm just saying.
He always finds the gold.
Oh yeah.
Always.
I'm like, man, at least he's got a good place in Idaho to dig.
Yeah.
And which I had a friend of mine that actually posted that the other day. It was set 37 degrees, I guess, in the morning. So,
Ooh.
yeah, that water's nice and cool.
Ooh. That's chilly. I don't like that.
I'm just,
At night and in the
It
morning.
is. It's been like in the 40s at night. Yeah. It's cold.
now, I don't think he's in the same place as where me and Dennis was, but he is in Idaho. So,
Yeah.
If we're in for a cold winter.
Think so?
yeah, I do.
God, I hope not. Last year's was nice and mild. We have another
Yeah.
mild one.
Few years have been.
Yeah.
Well, our last year kind of sucked. It rained more than it did anything. So I don't want it to rain again.
I'd rather have rain than snow
Not here.
anywhere.
Like I said, snow don't make your stuff all crappy and wet. You can't run it through a dry washer. So
Well, it does when it melts.
yeah, but run it while it's frozen. You'll still good.
Oh, no snow. No snow.
I just don't like any kind of moisture.
Uh-huh. I'm not
And
touching.
like I said, our stuff, you just go down like 2 inches and it's not frozen. But if it gets wet, you go down 2 inches, it's wet.
Yes, it is. Is it moist or wet?
It's both.
It's both.
It's both.
Gotcha. Dennis, what the hell are you looking at? Flying saucers?
No, I'm trying to get it up.
You're trying to what? What are you trying to do?
Just looking up some.
He's searching something.
Getting it up on YouTube.
What, Prospector Radio?
Yeah.
Prospector.
Hey, Jaron, what did you guys watch this weekend?
Type in radio behind Prospector.
Same shows. Freddy and Juan Mine Rescue and Bering Sea Gold.
Okay, now what time do you guys usually start watching that?
5 your time.
See, it comes on 9 or 8 at our time. I missed everything because I was like, oh, it's 8 o'clock. I got
Here's
come
my
here and get
bald
on.
head.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Was it anything interesting this fine week? Is that all we have too? Is mine rescue right now?
Yeah, I think so.
And Bering Sea, yeah.
Bering Sea Gold. So, what the?
I'll tell you what, Mine Rescue was an interesting one. Holy moly!
Oh, this week it was. Well, what was so
Oh, my
interesting
gosh.
about it for those of us who don't get to watch it? Because there's
Like a one-legged man walking with a broke crutch. I'm telling you,
it was bad or good.
it was hard to watch. I mean, they turned it out, and made it look good, but it was hard to watch when it first started.
Well, first off, Freddie and Juan messed up big time. Instead of driving their trucks out there like they always do, they decided they just fly out with no equipment, no tools, no nothing.
Yeah,
Where the heck was this place?
in the middle.
North Carolina.
In North Carolina, and they didn't drive. Okay, so they flew out. Continue, Jaron.
So they basically had to replace the entire operation, weld stuff. So they had to rent stuff and everything. He didn't have his plasma cutter. He had to do it with saws, and it was just a bad performance on their part.
Oh, geez. Yeah, that doesn't even sound professional. Like for them, I mean, come on. They're always well prepared.
I don't think they thought it was going to be like that, Tim.
Oh, really? Oh, you think that's what it was?
They would have just come if they had any inkling of what was going on at that wash plant, they would have drove.
Well, have you ever seen an episode where they didn't need equipment?
Right. They always need
That's true, too.
metal
That's true,
and
too.
stuff. And
But remember, they had a boneyard. They said so. They told them they had a boneyard, a lot of stuff, and this and that and the other. We got a welder. You never know. They might could. Oh, it could be just easy riffle fix and do this and bang, we're done. It was not that. It was.
they always need punch plate material or riffle material, or they always need stuff that Juan has in his trailer.
Oh yeah, I have a welder. I have a cutter.
I have a plasma cutter. I have a CNC machine. I have all this. Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It was just like, even at the starting, Lisa's like, what kind of piece of crap are they running?
This was in North Carolina.
Yeah.
All places. Huh. Wow. Interesting.
That's good. They got good gold in North Carolina.
They do.
Oh,
got
yeah.
good Carolina. Man, that's just quite odd.
I mean, I'm just saying, I mean, Lisa's a good gold miner, don't get me wrong, but if she's sitting here saying, what kind of piece of crap's that? You know that it's not that good.
Don't they get pictures of this equipment before they go?
You would think.
They hear the stories and everything. I think it was for the show.
Right, because I say, they get pictures, so they kind of go prepared to what they're going to do.
Because they within 24 hours they had a piece of equipment there, so it's not like they just randomly all scrambled and found it. It was probably just for the show.
Sure, probably makes it look better. Yeah. I have to agree with that.
Yeah.
That makes sense to me. Interesting. Very interesting.
It was fun to watch.
I bet it was. It's kind of like a train wreck. It's kind of fun to watch. You just can't look away, can you?
Don't want to be on it, but can't look away.
Look away.
Yeah, I found it interesting to myself anyway. But
Yeah. They see that. What about Bering Sea Gold? How was that?
Well, apparently Chris McCauley is not in the lead anymore. I think he's third now.
Who's in the lead?
Mr. Gold, I think.
Oh,
Yeah,
Sean.
Gold.
Okay.
Sean.
Second place.
I want to say Vern, maybe.
What? Vern's
I was going to say, what?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't remember who was second actually.
because Zeke 0, and then the Kellys.
Yeah, and the Kellys haven't had any. They barely got any gold this episode.
Wow.
Man, I don't know what happened to Zeke, but something just petered out on him. I mean, when they first started the show, he was the gung ho guy. Now he's just like, yeah, I'll just sit up here in the boat until I need to dive and that kind of. Oh, I really don't worry about it too much. It's not like, I don't know. He's just like, I'm just here for the show. Don't care.
He just seems like he's there just to make enough to live on for the year, and then that's
That's
all I want to make. And then
yeah. It's
yeah. Oh, I made 20,000. Okay, that'll get me through till next season. Okay.
yeah. He lost that drive, man. I mean, and I can honestly admit, like last year when it rained and flooded, you could ask Rob. I lost the drive. I was like, hey, you know what? I just go down and run your sluice box. Just dig what you want. I don't care. I take my fight side by side and just go.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get so freaking disgusted at stuff. You just don't even want to do it. So I could imagine that. But after 4 years, you better get back on that horse, or you're not going to be the gold miner you think you are.
Oh,
and
right.
to me, he's not the gold miner that he even remotely was.
Not that he was. Not that he was. Like I said, now he just goes to seem to make enough for the year, and then he's done. Not trying to.
Who's that?
Zeke. Not trying to set no records or nothing anymore.
Zeke, what's his last name?
10 off.
Oh,
10 off.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it seems like. Just, I don't know. Because he used to kill it.
But Chris, he lost a couple of his, both of his guys never showed up, so he ended up going under the ice by himself.
What?
Yeah. Until he got a rock and he said, screw it.
Wasn't his brother doing helping him?
He may have went back or something. No, I don't think he had a brother.
Yeah, I thought what was it last year? I thought his brother was actually helping him. Zeke's brother.
Oh, we're talking about Chris.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry about that. I thought you were still talking about Zeke. I was like, I thought his brother was still helping him, but I don't know.
Oh yeah, his brother's still helping. But Zeke, his two guys that were supposed to show up never showed up, so he decided to go out on the ice by himself, go under.
That's stupid.
Doing it during the summertime is one thing. Under the ice during the wintertime, you're really pressing your luck.
Yeah.
I don't think I could do it by myself.
No.
It's stupid either way. If the engine runs out of gas, you can't breathe, you're 30 feet down. Okay, you better drop your belt and come up like a cork or you're going to die. That's just stupid. That's like me telling you, hey, Rob, just keep going in that. Don't worry about the dirt. It'll only smash you if it falls. No. No.
I'm going to the house. You keep digging in that hole.
Yeah, that's stupid. That's stupid. I would never do that by myself.
You hear the ground crumbling, just come scooting out real quick. You'll be fine.
He pulled in, a little over 5 ounces for about 2 hours.
Oh, that's pretty nice still, right?
Yeah, that's pretty dang good.
Good action. That's good action. Because gold is at how much now? Gold prices.
You wouldn't believe
like
it.
how I segued right into that?
Well, you kind of segued, but you weren't that sly, let me tell you.
No. But
anyway, as of right now, since it's trading in China and Australia, we are actually down $1.50 to $2,496.70.
So
for gold.
5 ounces made him almost 11 grand, huh? Nice.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
No.
Silver, actually, Tim could still like this one. It's still at 28.02.
Oh, when's it going to hit 30?
Well, it just went down a point in the last 15 minutes. So just telling you that. We got platinum coming in at $934, up $3. Palladium up $7 to $940, and rhodium. Some reason, guys, they're not trading too much. Still unch. $5,050. They're not trading in rhodium too much right now.
Rhodium. That's garbage.
Yeah, but it's really weird because starting of this year, we were watching rhodium go.
Yeah.
And now it's like, it's like somebody just had a heart attack. Yeah, okay, we're done.
That
We're not
stuff's
trading.
going to be down to about a $2 an ounce before long.
Well, they got to be using it for something. But,
They ain't going to be using it for nothing no more.
well, like I said, if you find out who's buying it and why they're buying it for,
Obviously,
you can
nobody's buying it no more because
well, I know, but if the price went up that much and the people bought as much as they could buy, and now they're making stuff with it, if you knew what they were making when it come out, you know they would need more. That's when I put my money back in the stocks and like rhodium and stuff like that. Find out what they're making when, like say just like a cell phone. Okay, there's a special cell phone that's going to come out this year. And you know that they've been buying rhodium for the last 2 years. So when the phones come out, buy stock in the phones because obviously it's got how much they put in it is going to be in the price. So you're going to make money off that stock, which in no way is Gold Prospector Space Radio liable or means to have your stock market options.
I think
I'm just saying.
I think they're buying up all that rhodium shares when they thought everything was going to go all electric cars and all electric, and then that idea went and crashed and burned. And
well, see, I thought that too, but is that who was buying it?
Just investors.
All the stuff's going up in flames.
Yeah.
Electric cars are burning everywhere.
Literally, and buses.
Yeah. It's like, rhodium.
I seen an electric bus on fire not too long. I was like, oh, that's just swift. I mean, good Lord.
They don't care. They're still selling them like hotcakes.
Oh, yeah. Sure they are. I see so many of them damn things every day. Ain't even funny.
People are idiots, but
crazy.
Like I said, folks, it ain't mined or it ain't grown. It doesn't.
Still pushing them,
Oh, yeah. They'll push the crap out of them. Yeah.
Yeah, but there's like, oh, let's go green. Dude, they make a bigger hole in the earth than any gold mine ever did.
Yeah. They don't show that stuff. It's just
Scott just admitted that Bitcoin is real. By saying if you can't mine it, it's not real.
Mine it. That's right, because you can mine Bitcoin.
You cannot dig it.
But you can mine it. You said mine.
Just because you call something mining doesn't make it mining.
Called it. It's mining. It's real. You can't.
All right, Jared, give me that Bitcoin trash.
No takesy backsies.
It's had a steep decline. Got all the way down to under 52,000.
Oh,
what a dreadful fall!
That 53,000 is a support level, which we're bounced off of there so far to 54,966.
Now, Jaron, I think you need the button. Come on, help me! I've fallen. I can't get up. Push that button. You had that at 60 something and went down that much. Oh my gosh!
It went down to 52.
Somebody's having a heart attack. Good Lord.
The low, not quite 52, is 52,530.
I was say I seen it at 54. Okay, right now I see it at 55.
And that's for a Bitcoin. That's just stupid.
For a Bitcoin, 55,300.
Oh my goodness.
It says it's up 1.55%. So
if I could just remember back in the day, the wallet or the computer I was on.
Oh, it's too late.
Oh, I'm telling you, we had like, I don't know. I think he had like maybe 120, 122. I had like 60, 65.
I wouldn't even remind myself of that if that was me.
Another one, Danny.
Yeah? All right, no way. That's a lot of bank right there.
Yeah, it is.
You could retire. Oh, wait, you're already retired. Okay, Dennis, what's our card tonight?
All right, here we go.
Oh, come on. What is this? Every one of these got to do with family or something?
I was thinking the same thing, Scott. Does every card have to do with family? Why can't it be?
Family talk, conversation cards. So
it's what, Danny?
It says conversation cards, family talk.
Oh, so see, that's why they all say family.
And this is our family. And so basically,
Yes.
your significant other, what is your favorite family game to play together? Tim?
Jeez. Holy moly.
Mine's pretty easy. We played it all the time. Was Clue.
Clue was always fun. Uh, uh, uh.
What was the game that it was do not pass go, cannot collect food?
Monopoly.
Monopoly?
Yeah.
That's what we used to play.
Yep.
That's
what,
what I'm gonna have to go with Rich too with Monopoly.
yeah, that's what I got to go with. Monopoly.
Almost every Friday or Saturday night, we used to play Monopoly
Monopoly.
Monopoly.
all the time.
Jared, what
In the
were you saying?
summertime.
Blue?
Aaron played
Clue. Yeah, Clue. Secondly, probably was Life. This was the other one we played a lot of.
Life. I never liked the Life.
Oh yeah, we played Life too.
Rob,
Never played any games.
never played any games.
No, we never did.
Not like cards or anything like Uno or Rook or Rob, pick up that trash before I hit you with my broom.
Yeah.
Put your plate in the sink before I whack you with my slipper. That was always a fun game. My mom played that
I was
one.
always broke. I was always the first one out, lose my money.
Monopoly. Definitely the winner for sure. Huh?
Oh, yeah.
Did you say
I'd always be
Monopoly,
the
Scott?
first one to buy Boardwalk, and I was always the first one to be broke.
You were one of them guys.
I always go to jail.
Big spender.
Gotta have a Boardwalk at Park Place.
I always have to bankruptcy.
Huh? See? Interesting. Monopoly wins tonight.
Yeah.
The winning
I
answer.
reckon.
Well, some of the strange answers here. David Villa said strip poker
Poker
What?
with your family.
Oh,
And then another one said solitaire.
Solitaire with your family.
Uno.
Oh,
You guys are going to another level here, I'm telling you.
Right?
Solitaire.
Chess,
Uno. Yeah, Uno was always fun.
Snake.
yeah. That was another good one.
Rook was fun. Just playing rummy.
Spades. Let's play spades. That was fun.
Rummy.
Arguing.
Me and Lisa, we don't have one. Not a one.
What did you play with your family growing up?
Oh, growing up, that's easy. Army.
Okay. All right. Well, see.
Well, we were raised by a Vietnam vet. What do you expect?
You
We
played
played
Army.
Army.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Army.
Army. Did you have little plastic army men?
We were the most kick-ass platoon on the block.
Wait, did you have little plastic army men?
Oh, no, we actually played Army like us, not with little plastic guys.
Oh, you played guns. We used to play that.
Yeah,
Too.
bam, bayoneted sucker. You're done.
We used to have BB warfare.
Yeah, we did too. We had
Johnny.
fights.
Stick your head out around a tree. Bing.
Yeah, got you. That's why they went to airsoft, Rich.
Mm.
It
Yeah,
don't
we
lodge
have
confidence.
airsoft.
Yeah,
We had the real BB guns.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. We
Climb over a fence. Pop. Hit you right in the butt.
Hey, fun family games.
that's how we were raised, I guess. You know?
All right, now last week I left you guys a homework assignment. What's your oldest coin that you have?
Yeah, ain't happening.
Oh, yeah, he made it. If you have,
You have. It can't be if you had, or if you
reason
seen
why-
it, or if you
the
seen
reason why
it in a
the
store.
reason why I'm saying this because right now he's got the oldest coin.
I
So-
don't. No, Jaron does.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Jaron does. He had an 1848. And Jaron's was the goal to beat. And I had an 1894. It's the oldest I have.
Well, Jaron had one older than one I seen, so
He has 1848 is what he has.
yeah, that's pretty good.
That's a good one. Uh-huh. So I guess, Jaron, you're the big winner.
1886 Morgan.
That's close, but not old enough.
AZ Desert Rat. Who's that?
That's still not old enough to be Jared.
Nope.
I don't even.
I got a doubloon. Date that one. I wish I had a doubloon. Man,
Two. A doubloon. Yeah.
That'd
Nope.
be cool. 1900 Indian 1 cent.
That's what I got, about 7 of them. That's what my
Really?
1894 is, an Indian head. And I got
Oh, Donald Knox. Okay. I know it looked familiar.
I got a 1901, a 1902,
Ah, Donald. I haven't seen you in a while.
1905, 1907. Yeah. I have a few of
Old
them.
time.
Oldest I have is the 1894.
I still find some old ones in the just like at your average change.
Oh, sure.
I've seen 1937s.
That's where I usually
But
get my Buffalo nickels, is from just that.
yeah, but you could tell, man, if you look at your pennies, if you see a penny that actually looks like copper, not shiny, that's a penny.
Yeah.
Look at the date.
Do you save all wheat pennies?
Well, technically, I do have the oldest coin.
Can't count that. Can't count it.
Yeah, what the mouse spinning that?
It's one of them Roman coins.
It's a replica, and you darn well know it.
Are they replicas, Rob?
No, they're real.
They're real, right? I got some. Yeah.
I got a 1890
Called foul on the play.
Indian there. I've got a couple old coins,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys.
but nothing as old as Jerem's.
Oh, Jaron won. Tell him what he won. Da-da-da. You won nothing.
Nothing.
You won bragging rights.
It's
Come on,
the best.
Jared.
It's the best prize you could ever have.
That's right. You won. Do you save your wheat pennies, Jaron?
Yeah, but I typically don't deal with change ever because I use debit card.
That's me too. Yeah. 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 I don't even.
I always go through all my change.
I used to always come home with a pocket full of change. Now I never have change. Never.
I do
used to when I
every
used,
day.
I used to when I used cash a lot.
No, I quit using cash.
I love it. I walked in McDonald's today. Everybody's on that stupid video freaking
the
thing.
kiosk thingy.
I
Yeah.
walked right up to the freaking counter. Cash only. Nobody there. Lady takes my order, runs my stuff to get my money. Imagine that. First number called. Mine. Get
Wow.
my food. I'm out the door and everybody's still screwing around on the freaking machine.
Kiosk thingy. I don't like them things. I had to.
I'm in and out.
I didn't like it. Like, this is
And
dumb.
then, but as I was walking out the door, the same people was on this machine. I had to walk up to the counter and screw around with the lady anyway.
Yeah.
Go figure.
All right.
Rich is
you're
like,
paying the credit
Technology. baby. That's what it is.
hey, well, you could use the app. I'm like, well, yeah, but you could go work somewhere else too. You know?
Yeah. Well, you can use the app and then drive up and pull in that spot, and
And they take the food out to you. Yeah.
you can do that.
Like they do at the sheet store.
Yeah. Yeah, they do that at the sheet store. Yep. Sheet's got pretty good chicken biscuit.
I refuse to use the apps because if I got cash or I'm using a debit, I'm going to go inside. That's the whole purpose.
Do you really? I don't
Or
know.
drive through the drive-through.
I hate going.
It's just
I want to be able to interact with the employees. That's the biggest thing.
I don't.
But the way that they're treating everybody nowadays,
Yeah. I think the only time we actually did the outside thing was when we went to Chick-fil-A the one time and we ordered like $200 worth of crap.
Wow.
Then they come out and brought the stuff out to us. But other than that, we've always went inside.
yeah, they brought it out with party balloons and streamers too.
They had like 5 freaking employees bringing it out and bought it.
A lot of Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, there's a lot of Chick-fil-A, buddy. Let me tell you.
Chick-fil-A is good though.
Enough for like 30 people.
Could you imagine? You know about the first 20 minutes, everybody's going, "Is this for real?"
You want how many?
And we put the order in, man. It was like
How many tater waffles does he want?
Time, and I bought all the employees lunchtime.
Man,
I bought all the employees lunch. It was $248, $250.
I come and work for you.
That was their Christmas present.
Oh, that's still cool.
I bought them lunch.
Yeah, come on. That's like the guy making $1 million and buying me a pizza party. I'm just pissed now.
Hey,
nobody else did it.
Right, nobody else did it.
No, I mean, I'm talking like the big corporations. You ever
So
seen
what
that?
did your boss get you? Nothing. My boss bought me lunch at Chick-fil-A.
My boss bought me a boat.
Oh, wait a minute. As far as the coin thing goes, Dar says he has a 1,000-year-old Chinese luck coin. And Brian Smith has a 1535 gold Spanish coin. Okay.
Pictures.
Yeah, you got pictures. We need to see proof.
Yeah, because Tim says you have to have it.
Because you have to have it. You can't just say, "Oh, I seen it in a store window once." You have to have it in your possession.
Gene, I think Grumpy was asking you where you live in Canada.
Or who lives in Canada?
Grumpy was asking Gene Hartley.
Oh.
Back on the site. He was asking if she lived in Canada.
Oh. Let me see.
Oh, and by the way, Darth, if you're hearing me, I will be sending your pay dirt back Monday or Tuesday.
And that's Jaron said that's why I won the raffle a couple weeks ago. It's because of his Chinese luck coin. He said, "Well, take a picture now if you want." Yeah, take a picture. We want to see it.
Ontario, they're Grumpy.
Talk about selling a coin. That's a good way to do it.
We want to see a picture of your 1,000-year-old Chinese luck coin.
That would be cool.
It would be.
Yeah.
I want to see what a Chinese luck coin looks like.
I finally sent David's mug.
All right. So Scott's the last one, and we're still waiting on the guy's information for the metal detector.
Cost me 5 times as much as the mug.
Probably.
Rob, wouldn't that be a token?
Chinese luck coin?
That would be a token, I believe.
Did they make tokens 1,000 years ago, or they just made coins?
I think that was their normal currency back then, but
right.
It could have been known as a good luck token.
Did they make good luck tokens 1,000 years ago? I don't know if they did that 1,000 years ago.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Especially in China.
I gotta see if I can get some more of those mugs made.
Yeah. Rich, you would know.
What?
Did they make Chinese tokens 1,000 years ago, or would it just been a coin? It was actual money. He says it was actual money in China back in those days.
Yeah, it would be considered their currency.
Right. I don't think they believed in tokens back then. They didn't.
No, I don't think. No.
Not 1,000 years ago.
No. That would be their money.
But to us today, it's just
today.
Consider it lucky. Because there maybe have some sort of a significant factor in during that time when they created those.
Right.
And stuff like that. I'm just looking at images of the 1,000-year-old, and yeah, they call it Chinese lucky coins, but they were actual currency.
Hey, I want to see a picture of it. I like seeing pictures.
So the first tokens were clay, and they were 9,000 to 3,100 BC.
Oh, that must be like the one I got. I forgot about that one. That clay coin I have. I seen it. Coin shop. Right, Scott? There you go.
Sure.
Sure.
Happy Tan.
No, I'm out here fixing the
Happy
breaker.
Tan with a broken boat.
You're fixing what? The breaker?
Yeah, the dryer keeps popping the breaker for some reason. I don't know why, but
Yeah, is it electric dryer apparently?
yeah, electric.
Is there a lot of lint buildup?
No, that's a definite.
Definitely.
We were
Link
no, I
to
mean
plug.
I clean the lint thing myself
Is there
all the
anything
time.
else on that breaker other than the dryer?
No, just the dryer. It's supposed to be.
Should be the only thing on it. Should be a dryer.
I
So
guess.
keep an eye on that thing. It shouldn't be kicking a breaker.
The breakers, like when you push them off, they'll come like they'll slip out. And you push them back in and flip them back on. So it's something. It's just loose.
It'd be a
I
bad.
gotta have my
Yeah.
guy.
Keep an eye on
The
it.
breaker could just be going bad.
Yeah, breaker could be bad. Yep.
That's maybe a $20-$25 bill.
Yep.
She's just trying to finish the laundry. That's all she's doing.
Yeah. Just change it out, Scott.
Yeah, but I don't mess with electric and gas.
Shut the power off and then change it. That's all you got to do.
Yeah, but it's when you turn the power on, what's going to happen? I don't want the house looking like 4th of July because I turned the freaking breaker back on.
There's only 2 wires.
Uh-huh.
Hot and ground.
Just hook them up the way you take them off. Pop, pop. Bob's your uncle. You're done. Back in business. No more poppy breaker.
Last thing I want to hear is my voice going, hell.
Make sure you video it while you do it.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Let's take a video of this. Scott Tony trying to change something he never wants to do.
I'm changing a breaker today, everybody.
I'll be yelling, hit me with a chair.
I'll never forget that video of that freaking bald-headed dude out of
Oh.
in an electric chair sitting on a freaking thing going with his teeth chattering, his glasses on. And I'll never forget that video.
Oh my gosh.
He was gripped to that chair, shaking like a whole banshee.
Yeah, it ain't the volts that kills you, it's the amps.
People are funny. I don't like electric.
Cranked that thing up thinking it wasn't going to shock him very much, and it nailed him.
Bad thing about electricity, you can't see it. And that's why it gets you.
Sure feel it when it nails you.
Yeah, that's why it gets you, though. You can't see it.
And then sometimes you're stupid enough to touch it again because you wasn't sure.
Oh, yeah.
The first time.
Yeah, that happens a lot. Yeah.
Hey, I've seen people actually, like back when I was tree trimming power lines, I've seen people go up and put their spike in a tree, boom, and fall backwards because their one foot was on the ground, one went in the tree. You're grounded. You just drive. Oh, that hurt.
We went to mechanic school. They lined us all up in a line. They had the guy sitting on the table. They had the one on the end. And man, that one on the end got it the worst because once they got that person, it went all the way through everybody.
It's
And the
exactly
one on the end, man.
Yeah, it carries right through. Yeah,
We call that a shocking experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to be on the end for that. No.
Got the worst of it.
It's crazy. Well, Rob, and you and Rich both got some stories tonight. Who's going first?
Let Rob go first tonight. I always go first.
All right, Rob.
Well, let's say hi to our YouTube
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
people real quick. We got Charles Hanson, David Villa, Stephen France, John Hunt, Richard Cooley,
Ballhead guy.
Weigold, AZ Desert Rat, Randy Lewis, Ogre MGTOW. Let's see, we already said him. One more. Ken's in there, the legend, and David Bogan. Hey, David. Don G. John Ryan, Jane Hartley, and Eric Carter, and Heath Doty. I think that's it.
Howdy, everybody over there.
Oh, Brewers Prospecting just came in.
Howdy, everybody in YouTube land.
Hello.
Tonight, just in time for some stories.
And I'm glad for everybody else listening on any other listening platform that you're on, too.
That's right. Thank you for tuning in. Rob, take it away.
No problem. You know, We talked about this story here, I guess,
Yeah.
and it may have been a little 2 months ago or something, but the missing military vehicles in the Dixie National Forest have been recovered after 2 months. The historic half track.
Where's that sitting at? A scrapyard?
It's not the woods. It ain't the woods, Tim.
No, it ain't.
It used to be military transport vehicles that went missing sometime around June 21st or 22nd, and it was believed to be stolen as it was illegally removed from the forests. After a public outreach campaign, they asked the public to keep an eye out for the A White Dodge Ram, a 2500 pickup truck that was hauling a trailer with the half track. Tips came in from Wayne, Seaver, Beaver, Garfield, Kane, Iron, and Washington counties. Thanks to dozens of citizens' responses, law enforcement were able to track down the vehicle from its original location on Boulder Mountain in Wayne County. The vehicle is now under tight security before being returned to its proper location in the Fish Lake National Forest, which is part of the Dixie National Forest.
Huh.
There's another little deal there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Forest Service supervisor wanted to express his sincere appreciation for the public, that showed so much interest and support in recovering this historical treasure. They said that the vehicle was last been used in the late 1850s in a log mill operation up in Wayne County. There are no specific specifications whether the vehicle was actually stolen or if anyone had been caught illegally in possession of it.
See, that makes more sense. It was a logging truck. I knew it wasn't from World War II.
Well, it is a World War II vehicle, but they repurposed it as a logging truck.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I was like, there is no way that some war was no. But anyway, I can't believe that they want to. Okay, that doesn't make sense. They don't say anything about why they took it?
No. They were very vague on it to begin with, but I'm sure the logging company bought that as a surplus, and then once it finally decided to poop, they just left it there.
Right.
The logging company decided to abandon, or whatever, and it became a national forest. Somebody probably just thought, we're here to clean up the national forest. Let's get rid of this. Or somebody probably thought, that might be worth some value. I can maybe scrap that or resell it. But once it became public news, because this is nationwide news now, they're like, we're going to just probably dish it somewhere.
I mean, now it's just from a logging thing. It's not, in my opinion, that has no historical value whatsoever. Who cares? It just doesn't make any sense.
But it is a part of history because it was once used in wartime. So.
Well, okay, then put it in a war museum. Don't put it back in a freaking national forest, for crap's sake.
It just looks like scrap metal. That's why they.
Yeah, it's just stupid. Or somebody wanted to use the back tracks to do something, But yeah, get it out of the forest. That's like a car that fell off the highway in California. It rolled down a hill.
It looks
if you can get it out of there, get it out of there.
Look at all the brush growing up underneath it and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
They probably thought it was just some abandoned old logging truck, and they hauled it out.
See, I thought it was like historical, like it was there for a reason, not a logging truck. They make logging stuff out of everything. If they just keep leaving it all around, it's going to look like a junkyard in the forest.
That looks like a junkyard. I think they'd restore it, to a military vehicle, and then it would be cooler.
I wonder, you know what? I wonder, Tim, if they got in trouble for it. That's what I'd really wonder.
I don't know. I wonder. Hopefully there's more updates on this story, Rob.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye out for it. And then our next part where we go to authorities are seeking information for this historical artifact that was stolen from a Helper museum.
Oh my God.
Representatives of the museum said that the antique miner's soft cap was stolen from an exhibit on August 31st. The cloth hat was reportedly found in the Wadis coal mine located in Carbon County, which I'm assuming is either Pennsylvania or something. If it's dealing with coal, it's going to be up in that region.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So, according to the Project Muse, MUSE, the Watts mine was founded in 1916 by the Ogden businessman Wattis. That's where they're calling it the Wattis mining camp.
Nice.
So basically, they're asking for if you got any information on that.
I can't believe it. Somebody's actually stealing a freaking hat.
I know.
It's criminy. What the hell's next?
Yeah, I mean, if it's one of a kind, how you going to sell it? I mean,
Right?
That's the problem. Well, we're going to go to some good news.
Okay.
And I'm trying to see if I can get this thing. No, unfortunately, you're not going to be able to see the dude, but you're going to see the ring. A stranger up in Washington County, New York, drives hundreds of miles to return a lost wedding ring that he found. When the woman has been reunited with the ring, thanks to the kindness of a guy who was down in Hampton Beach, New Hampshire. Kelsey, the lady that you see there, she was down at the same beach earlier this year, and while playing with her sons in the water, the ring fell off.
Right.
So we tried to find it, but unfortunately, you know how rings sink right down.
Yeah.
So she was devastated. She asked for help on Facebook and all that, and a fellow by the name of Arthur, which is that guy right there that you see, saw the post, and he went straight out to the beach with his waterproof metal detector looking for it.
Oh.
He goes, I started going from the water, and it was much more difficult in the water swinging the coil in a straight line. Other people in the water, kids were boogie boarding, and I've dealt with that type of scenario. Trust me, it's not fun. After searching in the water for hours, he still hadn't found the ring. Exhausted, hungry, he was about to call it a day, started heading home. As he was mentally catching his way back in a straight line towards where he parked his car, he got a signal. He pulled the item out with his detector scoop, and he knew it was the lost engagement ring. The lady, Beatrice, couldn't believe that the precious ring that she thought was lost forever was found. When I found it, I was speechless. I still am. It's just the same. But not only did he find the ring, he drove hundreds of miles to personally deliver it to her from Hampton Beach to her Washington County, New York home.
Wow, cool.
Yeah, that's about 3.5 hours each way. So about 3.5 hours total, 254 miles round trip, he says. She was just so excited. He says metal detecting is his hobby, and it makes him even happier to be able to help people while doing something he loves. And you gotta believe it. Yeah, I do get the same feeling. And I've had people come to my house when I found something and say, "Hey, I found it. I'm claiming it." They would take the time to go all the way up to meet me. That was pretty good.
Did they say she was single?
She has a wedding ring.
Hey, wedding ring's a wedding ring. I'm just saying. People wear wedding rings after they widow and stuff like that. It's good. I mean, you never know. Could be a love story later. Ding, 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 ding.
Well, unfortunately, you're not going to be able to see the entire picture because of the Zoom thing.
Right.
This is a 1975 proof San Francisco dime, and it's I believe it is made out of silver. Maybe not, but it is a proof coin. A huge payout is expected for this rare coin, bought by an Ohio farm family and hidden for decades. 3 sisters from Ohio inherited the dime, kept it in the bank vault for more than 40 years, knew it had some value, but they had no idea how much until just a few years ago. The extraordinary rare coins struck in 1975 at the U.S. Mint in San Francisco could bring more than $500,000, according to President of Great Collections, which specializes in currency and handling on online auctions, which will end in the end of October. What makes his dimes depicting Franklin D. Roosevelt so valuable is that it's missing the S Mint mark for San Francisco, which is just one of two without the mark known to exist. The other one sold in a 2019 auction for $456,000, and then again months later to a private collector. While serious coin collectors have long known about the existence of the two rare dimes, their whereabouts have remained a mystery since the late 70s. The Mint has made 2.8 million specialized uncirculated proof sets in 1975 that featured 6 coins and were sold for $7.
Wow.
Collectors a few years later discovered that 2 dimes from the set were missing the mint marks. The sisters from Ohio inherited one of those after their death of their brother, who wanted to remain anonymous. Let's see what else here. They shared with Russell that their brother and mother in 1978 bought the first error coin discovered for $18,200, which would amount to roughly $90,000 today. Their parents, who operated a dairy farm, saw the coin as a financial safety net. One of the sisters said her brother often talked about the rare coin, but she never seen it firsthand until last year. Russell, who company is based in Irvine, California, so their brother reached out to him about 7 years ago, eventually told him about the coin, keep it a secret. So basically, the coin known as the 1975 No S Proof Mint dime will be displayed at a coin show beginning on Wednesday in Tampa before the auction closes in late October. So I'm aware of this coin, and I've searched myself and had no luck.
It's still just a dime.
I actually think it's funny because when he showed this picture, I thought, like, if you look at it, the picture he's got right there, it looks like that's the peek hole to an old door that somebody shoved a dime in.
Oh, yeah.
So you couldn't look back through.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Well, that was really
Thanks, Rob.
I'm on my desktop. I'm not on the phone this time. I'm not sitting out in 105-degree temps. I'm in air conditioning. So, but yeah, there you go. That's what the coin is.
Oh, it's in a coin holder.
Yeah.
That is so funny because I was like, well, that looks like a peek hole to an old antique door.
Still, at the end of the day, to me, it's a dime. It's a 1975 dime. It's going to be worth
But it doesn't have the mark.
$1,000,000. I know, but worth $500,000? Holy cow.
Hey, one of two.
I don't care. It's a dime.
You know what? Things are as much as somebody is willing to spend for it.
It's a dime. You know how many 1975 dimes there are in existence?
It's $1 million.
Yeah.
Well, going back to that ring that was found, Don G said he went out there to look for her ring because Hampton Beach is 40 minutes away from his house. So he was out there looking for it too.
That's awesome, Don.
Right on.
Go.
Metal detectors go.
That's right. Go gadget metal detectors. Pretty cool. Just saying. Nice, Rob.
This is going to be the last one. Karen, we actually had this fella that I have pictured here on the show a few years back. You remember what day, year?
4 years ago to the date.
Today?
Today.
This is Carl Fismer.
Yeah.
Or also known as a Fizz. He's a world famous treasure hunter that found a lot of treasure from the Spanish fleets.
Yep.
Fortunately, he just passed away just recently.
Wow.
So we just want to wish his family, our condolences, and
Sure. Yes.
we'll be thinking about him. But yeah, I heard about it about 2 weeks ago, and it's like we had what was it, the guest night, so I wanted to wait to talk about it. But yeah,
Right.
it's sad.
Yeah, he was a guest on the show like 4 years ago. You could look in the archives actually and probably find the exact show and listen to it if you wanted to. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
It's not cool that he died. It's cool that he
No,
guest on our show. Yeah. He was a
he
good
was a smart
he was
fella
a nice
too.
guy. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, he was. Very cool. I said good story, Rob. Thank you.
Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay.
I can't believe to the date we had him on the show.
That is kind of odd, right?
Well, there's things that happen in life for a reason, and we got to talk about it. So,
yeah,
that's good. That's good.
A date. Wow. Weird. Okay. Everybody, you know what time it is. It's time for
Welcome to Cooley's Corner. Join Rich Cooley as he talks about equipment, new products, and so much more for all us prospectors and treasure hunters. Here's Rich.
He's so cool.
Hey, he's just the coolest.
Okie dokie smoky.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Hey, Rich.
How we doing?
Oh,
Everybody see the coral?
now we see you.
Yep.
No, just you.
I'm
All right,
not
what am I doing wrong?
screen sharing on. It is on. Nope, still you. Still Rich.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
Now stop sharing the screen, huh?
Here, up that.
You see that now?
It's coming up. Wait a minute.
It's buffering.
There it is.
Hey.
Hey.
Yeah, red coral.
Now we're good?
Yeah. Red coral, correct? That's what we're supposed to be looking at?
Yeah, we're looking at coral.
Yes, correct.
Coral the gem.
Yeah.
It's precious coral. Or red coral is the common name given to the genus of marine corals. The habitat, red corals grow on rocky sea bottom with the low sedimentization, typically in dark environments. The anemone is common with other. Oh man, here we go. I'm gonna hack all these things up. Alconicinia, red coral, have the shape of small leafless bushes and grow up to a meter in their height. Their valuable skeleton is composed of intermeshed speckles of hard calcium carbonate colored in shades of red by the pigmites. As a gemstone, the hard skeleton of red coral branches is naturally matte, but can be polished in glassy shine. It exhibits a range of warm reddish pink colors, from the pale pink to deep red. The word coral is also used to name such colors, owing to its intense or permanent colorization and glossless precious coral or skeletons have been harvested since antiquity for decorative use. Gold jewelry also has been found in ancient Egyptian and prehistoric Egyptian burials and continues to be made present day. It was especially popular during the Victorian age. At the beginning of the first millennium, there was significant trade in the coral between the Mediterranean and the India, where it was highly prized as substance believed to be endowed with mysterious sacred properties. It was also enacted in December 22nd, 1789 by Ferdinand IV a bourbon code coral prepared by a Napoleon jurist Michael Fleury with the intent to regulate the coral fishing in those years. In addition to the sailors, it just talks about in 1805 when it founded the first factory for manufacturing of the coal. And they were showing some jewelry and stuff.
Uh-huh.
The culture, the origin of the coal is explained in Greek mythology by the story of Perseus having petrified Cetus, the sea monster threatening Andromeda. Perseus placed Medusa's head on the riverbank while he washed his hands. When he recovered her head, he saw that her blood had turned to seaweed. In some various, the reeds into red coral. Thus, the Greek word for coral is Gorgia, as Medusa was one of the three Gorgons. So there you go.
Now is that an actual gemstone or is it just polished?
It's a
coral?
gemstone.
So it's not just polished coral.
No, this is coral the gem.
Oh, okay.
If you read what it says right there, it says coral the gem.
Coral the gem.
Okay. So that's real coral.
Yep. It's precious coral.
Red coral.
Okay, doke.
Huh?
All right, moving on. Now we're going to another pretty green.
Pretty green.
Jadeite. This is kind of similar to that one that we had a hard time pronouncing.
Uh-huh.
But this is jadeite. Is a mineral with composition. It's hardness of about 6.5 to the 7.0. Very tough and dense. Did it say what the hardness of coral was?
I didn't hear it.
I didn't hear the hardness of coral.
No, it didn't say.
It'd have to be pretty fragile, I'd expect, though.
Yeah, it didn't have any hardness on the scale there. Not on that one. This one is a 6.5 on a 7.
Oh.
It's the principal mineral making up the most valuable form of jade. It's a precious stone, particularly prized in China. Most gem quality jadeite jade comes from the northern Myanmar. Jade tools and implements have been found at the Stone Age sites, showing that the mineral has been prized by humans since before the beginning of written history. Jadeite is formerly known only in the subduction zones of continental margins, where rock undergoes metamorphism at a high pressure by relatively low temperature. The name jadeite is derived, like French jade and Latin, from the Spanish phrase piedra de agida, which means stone of the side. The Latin version of the name lapis zephyrus is the origin of the term nephrite, which is a different mineral that also shares the common name jade. The properties. Jadeite is a hard, extremely tough, rare mineral of the clinophrine family of minerals. Though highly variable in color, it is typically apple green to emerald green, or less commonly white or white spots of green. Occurrences are typically granular or massive. Individual crystals are very rare, are currently only as small prismatic crystals in vugs in massive jadeite. Crystals are 4-sided or 8-sided in cross sections and show perfect cleavage. So I wonder, trying to see. Well, there's the white and stuff here.
Oh, that one?
Oh yeah, I was looking for the 4-sided or the 8-sided, but unless I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Jadeite has, of course, again, the hardness 6.5 to 7, slightly less than of the common quartz. Fracture surfaces are sugary in a texture and sparkle from the exposed perfect cleavage on jade is relatively dense with a specific gravity of 3.3 to 3.5 in natural specimens. Chemistry and origin. Pure jadeite has the composition of the NaAlSi 06. There's no significant replacement of silicon by aluminum in natural jadeite, and only very limited substitution of ferric iron for aluminum. Not much there. Colors. Jadeite's color commonly ranges from white through pale apple green to deep jade green, but can also be blue green, like the recently rediscovered Almec blue jade, pink, lavender, and multitude of other rare colors. Could also be very dark green to black variety. Color is largely affected by the presence of trace elements such as chromium and iron. The occurrence, significant occurrence of jadeite are isolated and rare. It is found exclusively in high pressure, low pressure metamorphic rock of continental margins. It may be found as pods or veins, as decimated grains. Deposits are found in Myanmar, the Alps of Russia, California, Japan, Guatemala, in the Franciscan complex of California. Jadeite is associated with Rapican, aragonite, lawsonite, and quartz. However, occurrences of lapidary quality are almost exclusive. The uses, jadeite is dominant mineral of the most desirable variety of jade. This was prized in traditional Chinese culture, where it was worked into great variety of beautiful ornaments and utensils.
Ah. I've seen the plates, jadeite plates.
Yeah.
Yeah, but utensils, that's getting a little fancy.
Kind of
Yeah, I've never seen it as utensils. Let's see.
plates.
Well, I imagine. Can you
Well,
imagine how
collecting
good
bowls and
imagine how good you'd have to polish it?
yeah, it looks like kitchenware.
Right. It'd be kind of cool kitchenware, but how about utensils?
Yeah, I don't know about utensils. I don't see any of them here.
It could still be kind of cool. Look at them bowls. Yeah, that's pretty neat looking.
Yeah.
Some of that stuff looks really Jimmy.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And there's a butter thing. Butter dish.
Oh, see, that's cool. And a coffee
Wow.
cup.
I want to see.
Pepper shakers, man, they've got all kinds of cool stuff out of that.
I mean, I could see these. I mean, these are,
Yeah,
they're always jade, the little trinkets
yeah, sure.
and all that kind of stuff, but I've never seen utensils.
Utensil.
Oh, I gotta say, I've never seen a butter dish or freaking
I've
salt.
never seen a bowl made out of jade.
Yeah, what's that? Oh, it's made out of jade. I'm like, okay, where am I at?
My jade.
Oh, that looked like a bowl there, or jade colored looking.
Let me try something.
All right.
But I would imagine maybe they would.
Utensil. UTIN. How do you spell utensil?
And is it TEN?
ESIL, maybe?
Wow.
Utensils.
That looks close.
Yeah, there's jade utensils.
Utensil stuff. Wait a minute. Oh, there's
I mean,
spoons.
there's the handles.
Right. Well, I guess maybe that's probably about all you would get.
Yeah.
not the actual eating part.
And you better be one rich son of a gun. That's
I wonder
all
how
I
much
got.
they are.
I mean, it's
What,
not,
the
it's not,
utensil?
it's not Jimmy Jade, so it's probably, it can't be that expensive.
But it's still, how much is that jade coffee cup? Or those jade bowls on,
What, right here?
on Amazon in stock?
Yeah, on anything.
Second line down, Rich. About middle ways, next to the spoons and forks. Keep going. One more. Oh, one more. There. How much are them? It says in stock on Amazon.
$68.95.
How much?
$68.95.
Well, that's not bad, but I mean, it's only
Three-piece bowl set, $68.95 in stock.
it's three mixing bowls.
Yeah, but
Are you sure that's real jade?
It's jadeite. It says jade. Huh.
Yep.
So I said, is it jade or jade colored?
It says jade.
Yeah.
Good set of mixing bowls. And that is jade, monster jade.
Now there's a set of natural jade gemstone spoons. The whole spoon is jade.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, buddy. I just no.
I think it's kind of cool.
Man, that jade is not soft. You just don't carve it out of nowhere.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
it's
You
rock
have to
hard.
know it.
I think it's kind of a cool bowl.
There's a 40-piece set on eBay, with two sizes of spoons, two sizes of forks, and then the butter knives for $100.
And is it completely jade or just the handles?
Just the handles, and then stainless
It
steel.
is a hand-carved jade
Right there.
gem
Yeah.
spoon set for $39.99.
Ah. Naturally.
Yeah, but
carved
look at the jade. That's not that ain't
gemstone.
jade. That's just rough cut crap right there.
Stone therapy, what it says. You're eating
carved.
out of a jade spoon.
Yeah.
What is this?
I don't know.
Underwater finger.
Underwater salt works. I have no clue.
Underwater saltworks. Jadeite tool.
I don't know. Weird.
Some crackhead camera.
Cool stuff though.
You doing jade or jadeite?
Jadeite
Jadeite.
dishware.
All jadeite is just jade that it didn't go Jimmy. It's just
Right.
to a jeweler. It's crap.
Right. It's not jewelry. That's cool. I like
But
it.
like if they made some stuff out of real, I mean that would take. It can't be cheap because the stuff's so hard. It'd take a while to get it cut and polished to even look that good.
Yeah. Like that spoon there. That one's
Oh yeah, like get out of here.
that's a cool.
You ain't eating off spoons like that.
Well, I would if I had one.
No, I'm just saying you're not eating off them for cheap.
Oh, I don't want to pay $30 per spoon.
Well, that's what do you mean? That's what it would come to.
I know, but you can go buy a whole cheap set at Walmart for $30 a regular spoon.
No, you wouldn't have real jadeite. No,
Have
would you?
jadeite. You want a jadeite spoon?
And I gotta say that last spoon we just seen right there, that was like really close to Jimmy stuff. So I bet you if you had like 8 of those, and I'd just like to see how they make jade forks. That would be the stuff.
You got to use like a CNC machine. Just cut it.
Well, cut it and polish. I mean, you'd have to.
Throw it in
Yeah.
a tumbler or something. I don't have a clue how they're doing it.
I don't know. If you had it in tumbler, you'd tear off the fork parts, wouldn't you?
I don't know. Would you? If the stuff was
I would
it's
say
like
you
fans.
have to.
Yeah, I
It
don't think
wouldn't.
you put it in
it
there
would-
with the
it
with
would get the
marbles.
Yeah,
But
it wouldn't get the barbs round. You know what I'm saying? Even if
I
you
don't-
polish them, you cut them, it wouldn't get them round like that. You'd have to actually, you'd have to actually hand sand them. You're not getting that for cheap.
Somebody look up how they make jade forks.
I bet you. I'm telling you. I bet
Is
you.
there
They do.
is there a video out there on how they make jade forks?
Well, you know, like a what do you call it? A band sander. You know how they can cut that band and they can put it around one little and you know after you cut it you can mold it in, but it's got to be round. You can't just have a square fork for God's sake, not made out of jade.
All right.
It's going to be rounded off, and then just to put a pit in a spoon in jade. Come on, That's not going to be easy either.
No.
A lot of work that goes into that stuff. I've watched videos and they make stuff out of jade, and it is not. It's not. I don't want to do it. I'll take that.
It's all hand carved.
Well, I'm just saying. I see how long it takes them. I'm like, holy moly, no.
Holy moly. Right.
So
I'm watching.
What, Jared?
says designing and prototyping the fork shape and structure, cutting the shape and with the jade into desired fork shape using a water knife, patchwork, or other methods, assembling and bonding the jade pieces together using adhesives or other joining techniques, finishing and polishing the fork to enhance its appearance and durability.
Right.
That's basically all it says.
So they make it in pieces, not just one piece.
They assemble the super glue.
See, I figured you could do, well, like you said, you could actually do the water cutting on it and make it into a fork, but it would be square. But to get that stuff around, you'd have to actually, you'd have to hand polish that.
Yeah.
In my beliefs, I'm thinking.
I would think they have a machine that would probably do it too, right? You would think nowadays. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe even one that does it for regular forks you could use on the jade.
Well, I'm just saying, if I wanted to raise my percentage rate by 65%, I'd hand polish that son of a gun.
Well, then you could sell it for more.
That's right. It's all unique.
Yeah.
Nothing's the same.
Hand polished, handmade, completely handmade. It's cool though.
But where would I get the jade? I'll call the people off the TV show.
Just
you got some crappy stuff up there you don't want?
you can buy some crappy stuff on eBay or something. Yeah, that you can make into some utensils.
Right.
The bowls are cool too. You had a jade bowl and a jade spoon. You could have your cereal in it.
Yeah, but can you imagine how they get the bowls?
Nope.
I'm just saying, man, it's out of a piece of a rock. You got to have there's a chunk, and it's you got to form it out. Somehow, some way, it's made.
It's cool though.
Yeah,
it's different. Very different. Interesting. Thanks, Rich.
It'd be way different. That's for darn sure.
Yeah, it's way different. You could say, I have jade dishware.
I'd be like, did the Rockefellers just walk in?
Right? Look at you, Mr. Fancy. Who cares about the good china? Get out the good jadeware.
What's that? Oh, the crystal.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, okay, yeah, I could give a crap less. Just give me something to drink.
Right?
I'll take a flat stuff.
Just saying, don't forget, Jaren's got the old monthly pay it forward going on this month. I don't know if you've checked out those cool coins he's offered up for this month's monthly pay it forward. Pretty spiffy. If you remember here on Gold Prospector Space and you watch the show and you're listening on that night, you can be eligible to win those. It's that simple. That's all I'm going to tell you. John.
Hey, do you still have to call in?
Huh?
Do you still have to, is it still the old rules? You got to call in?
Oh, he just spins the wheel.
Where have you been for the last 4 years?
You have to be a member in Gold Prospector Space, though.
Right. And you have to.
You're going to have to type something in.
A keyword.
I still like the part where you had to type something in or call in.
Well, you got to type in the keyword, and then your name goes on the wheel, and then he spins the wheel at the.
But you have to be in Gold Prospector Space.
Right.
And the reason why I say that, Jared, is because I lost a big prize way back in the day explaining Gold Prospector Space to everybody else that I was at.
Just think, if we would have used a wheel back then, you still wouldn't have won because you would have called in.
I was upset, but I could just, all I could do is laugh because I was explaining, this is what we do, da 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 da. And that one girl goes, I think they just called your name. I'm like, what? And like, oh, sorry, you missed it, Scott County. I was like, get out of here.
Well, you had 2 minutes and 30 seconds to call in.
I was explaining things.
2 minutes and 30 seconds was like an eternity
Oh, it was.
to win a Raptor.
It was.
It
And your
was.
mouth runs 2 miles a minute and never shuts up.
Right? You could have picked up the
Hey,
phone.
I had 12 people. I'm explaining Gold Prospector space.
You should
and
have
Gold
said,
Prospector
I'll be
space.
right back. I got to make a quick call.
I didn't hear you guys say my name. A gal did because I have my computer sitting out there, and the computer in a
Because
crowd.
your mouth runs 200 miles an hour and you never
Yeah,
stop.
but that girl said she heard your name, so that's when you
Yeah,
should,
because she was sitting beside the computer.
well, that's when you should have said, give me a phone. I got a call. They called my name. I must call in right now. I have 2 minutes and 30 seconds. The Jeopardy theme was playing. Dude.
Yeah, I know.
All right. I know for a fact I got 4 out of the 6 to actually be a member. So
Well, that's good. It was worth a Raptor flare then. Yeah.
Not really, but okay. At that time, I was like, "Oh no," because I could have used that. Like,
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, it is what it is.
That was a heck of a prize.
Yeah, it was.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, that was the Raptor.
Yeah. So how much was that thing? $800?
Oh, yeah, it was probably almost $800.
Easily, right?
Oh, you had to throw a price to it there, Tim. Hey,
Oh, sorry. It was one of them.
I mean, yeah, we could play donkey because I lost it. You don't have to put the price to it.
Sorry, my bad.
Lord, this
Nowadays,
guy.
it's probably even more.
Oh, God, there's a lot more.
Price been
At least $1.2 grand.
Yeah. You'll never forget that.
Raptor Flare 2.0, $1,209.99 to $1,300.99.
Oh, it's even worse now.
Oh, that's even funny.
Makes it sting even more.
Yeah.
Dang, Scott. All you had to do was pick up that phone.
Yeah, but that was just when I was, that's when I was a patron of the show, man. I was actually at the bar with my computer, and people were listening to the show at that time.
I know.
And they were like, "What's this all about?" And da-da-da, what do you do? And I'm like, "Okay, I'm Gold Digger. And this is a show that I watch because these guys are gold diggers too." And then, like I said, he goes, "I think they said your name." I'm like, "What?" And then I come back to the computer like, "Oh, Scott Tony, I'm sorry you didn't call in or text." And da-da-da. I'm like, "Oh, you gotta be kidding me."
2 minutes and 30 seconds. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At first, I thought it was for a pay dirt bag, and he said, "Oh, it's for a Raptor." Blah, blah. I'm like, "You gotta be kidding me." I was like, "Okay, folks."
It wouldn't have been as painful if it was just a pay dirt bag, would it have?
No, I just pointed at 3 people. I said, you, and you owe me a shot, and I'll be over it.
I'd have said, you owe me a bottle.
I know, but it is what it was.
It is what it is. It was a good show.
Yeah, we have 2 more people in chat. Welcome in Cottonwood Trails Gold Camp and JP Lawns and more.
Howdy.
Right. Welcome.
You know, Scott, I bet you if you search the archives, you could find that show. we could play that clip over and over.
I think, I don't know. Yeah, I don't have the power cord. It is on my other computer.
Oh, I know it's in the archives.
Hey, we had Ken knows the person's name. I can't remember. Maybe Jaron knows. Somebody passed away. It was in GPS.
I think that was Otis.
Otis.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't condolences to his family.
Otis Duncan, I think it was.
And then not only him as well, because I think, I can't be for sure, but I think Dennis One Way Bridges was on GPS because I talked to him into getting into it. I'm not sure, but he actually passed away 2 days ago as well due to cancer.
Wow.
So
shame. Yeah.
I mean, they're not young guys by no means, but
none of us are young anymore. Yeah.
I don't like to see guys just pass out from cancer.
No. God, no. Terrible. Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to think what else we got.
No outings. That should be coming to an end now.
Well, no. You still got some outings going on up in Indiana.
Oh, there we go.
Still got
Thomas Pennyweight Bouts is not done yet. Boom.
Got Oktoberfest.
Yep.
Oktoberfest. It's in West Horton Road up in Lebanon, Indiana. And that's October 19th and 20th. And then this isn't until February, the Indiana Golden Treasure Show 2025. That will be February 22nd and 23rd. Also in Lebanon, Indiana. There's a lot happening in Lebanon, Indiana.
Yeah, if you got from Indiana, it's Lebanon,
It's
not
Lebanon, Indiana.
Lebanon, Indiana.
Heck yeah. They got campground. They got all kinds of stuff. They got a prospecting store, panning zones, pumpkin painting, lunch, trick or treat begin. Oh, they're even having trick or treat at the Oktoberfest. Man, they are
That means candy for the kids. You don't have to buy none. Chicka, yeah.
At 5 o'clock, dinner will be served. They got raffles and giveaways, big campfires. Oh man, they just got a lot going on. It's
It'll be awesome.
They're gonna be access to Sugar Creek and Brown's Wonder Creek.
Yeah. Oh, they're gonna go to Sugar? Seriously?
Sugar, yeah. Sugar.
Get ready, folks. I'm telling you, Sugar Creek's where it's at. I don't care who you are.
Yeah.
Sugar Creek.
So check it out. If you're in Indiana and you want to go, it's October 19th and 20th. So,
there's an outing up in Maine this week and weekend, the 12th to the 16th.
Oh,
in Coos Canyon.
Cool.
JP's birthday bash is on October 14th through the 20th at the Thermal City Gold Mine.
4 days.
Man, that's way over on the East Coast. I can't make that.
There's a lot of East Coasters that can go to it.
I know, but I'd like to go to the Thermal City Gold Mine.
That's cool. See, the event.
Well, actually, Thermal City. I don't know if they still do it or not, Tim, but they used to drive a dump truck to wherever you wanted and dump it out, and then you could just run it through your dry washer, high maker.
They probably still do.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Gold being $2,500. Do you really want to buy that truck? I don't know.
How much the price of a dump truck load went up to nowadays?
Yeah, but I'm just saying, if you're actually running a mine that is consecutive gold and gold goes to $2,500, are you really gonna try to sell it? I think I'd be running that for myself.
I'm sure they still do. That's their thing. Their big tourist thing. So.
Well, it is touristy, but still.
Yeah, so I'm sure they do. Yeah.
Heck, that's one of the ones I heard back in the old days. Thermal City.
Forever, haven't they? Thermal City. Thermal City.
I don't remember. I think maybe, but I don't remember the Buzzard and Tom going to Thermal City, but I could be wrong. I think the farthest I seen them go was Corker Creek in Tennessee. Now they might have been down there, and I might have missed it. But if anybody's out there that knows, like if you've watched the shows, I don't remember them going down there. But I have heard of Thermal City from someplace.
Yeah, they're big. I mean, yeah.
Well, they used to go everywhere.
Thermal City's been around.
And then you had his brother Perry. He made Prospecting America. I might have heard from him too, because they did like 2 different shows. So. That was back when they were doing the shows.
Sure.
JP says at Thermal City it's $60 for a yard scoop.
Oh, okay.
Hey, that's pretty darn good.
See?
Holy moly.
And he said they did go to Thermal City and Uwari once. I think that's how you say it.
Uwari? Yeah, I think so.
Hey, White Gold, did you hear that?
Which one?
I don't care. We just dig out $48 and charge somebody $100.
Yeah. Well,
come run it.
Well, all right.
Figure out
$80.
Figure out how to get some water.
Very cool though. Check it out if you get a chance. Thermal City, pretty cool.
But they've always had good gold there, Tim.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
But I still would like to be in the Carolinas, like where Tim is. You know, you could find.
All you gotta do is go. Pack up your truck and go, man.
Yeah.
And then I'd like to be where the Gold Hog is too, because he finds all those gems. He finds a lot of gems there.
I'd go down there with Tim and look for some megalodon teeth. first. Yeah.
You got to go for it, man.
Cool.
On these days.
Dude, Tim's a cool doc. He will love you coming down. Trust me.
Go find me a megalodon tooth.
Like this big.
Yeah. I saw that sucker so quick and make your head spin.
I mean, it'd be great to put it in like that like 2-inch thick picture frame.
Yeah.
I mean, actually have a megalodon tooth on your wall. That'd be pretty. Come on, that's pretty freaking cool.
Oh, but you could sell that big sucker too. Yeah.
That's the second one. That's the one the best one I put on my wall. The second one I sell.
No, I think you should plan a trip, Scott, down there. Yeah.
Oh, Tim's already said I can come down that way. And I told him what I'd be pulling. I didn't do it this year because of certain things going on and the ways things are. So, I mean,
you don't need to
wait.
A camper. You can just sleep in your truck, right?
Oh, sure. Why don't you? How about you don't wax your car for freaking a month?
No.
Heck no, I'm not sleeping in my truck.
Sleep in my car.
No, I got a 19-foot toy hauler. I'll just take that with me. It packs all my stuff, my gear.
Yeah, but you don't have all that weight, waste all that extra gas. Shoot on down.
There is not. Trust me, there ain't that much extra gas.
There's definitely a lot of extra gas if you're pulling a trailer that heavy.
Oh yeah.
I'm not trying to drive 95 mile an hour.
Just saying. Just take your truck, sleep in your truck.
No, I'm taking my house. That's why I bought the darn thing first.
And you could find some megalodon teeth before any of us. You'd be the first guy here.
Actually, it's Rob's house now when he gets out here in November.
Just have Rob meet you there, and you guys could ride back together.
Okay.
We'll go in November. Okay.
Yeah, because I know Rob Rockefeller could just fly right into Georgia.
Oh, he'd
No problem.
fly right in North Carolina, just like he could to Arizona, right?
No, Arizona goes there. Georgia's like
it might
5
be,
hours.
Yeah,
Let me land.
Might be cheaper for him to fly in North Carolina.
You crazy.
Every time I gone to Georgia, I would have to fly from San Diego to Hartsfield in Atlanta, change planes, and go to Jacksonville.
Oh, geez.
And then drive an hour north to get to where I need to go.
Well, you don't have to go to Georgia. You got to go to North Carolina for Tim.
Heck, when he flies here, I think it takes him 37 minutes.
Probably.
The plane's like, oh, we just risked. Oh, never mind. The altitude. I'm going down.
Hey, it's about, on average, 47 minutes.
Wow, that's crazy, isn't it?
Hey, you're on a fast flight when the attendants are throwing crackers at you like cards.
Oh, and they do.
Can you get the $89 flights then?
Oh, yeah.
That's the kind you want. Just the cheapies.
But I hear they're cheap. Well, I fly Southwestern. And, it's like $79 or $89 for San Diego and Phoenix.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going to go first class because they're going to raise the prices on. They're actually changing the seating structure, so you're going to have to pay first or business, and then whatever. They're trying to compete with other airlines, so hopefully it doesn't happen until next year. But I wouldn't mind paying an extra $20 or $40 for business just so I can sit near the front.
Sure. Mr. Rockefeller.
I just, like I said, you got to worry when they're throwing snacks at you. Like, there's your snack. Now get out.
Yeah.
Like, well, that was a fast flight.
Those are the best.
Like I said, when the captain's coming across the internet or the intercom saying, we're at 2,000 or 25,000 feet. Okay, now we're descending, so hang on and put your seatbelts on.
That's the best.
Like he just went up, he's going down. That's all he's doing.
That's the best kind.
You gotta love that.
Yeah, you ain't in that sucker for hours. Just up and down, done.
That's like from here to Vegas, they got planes that go there, but they're planes. They're not jets. They're like the double props. I'm like, no, I pass. I pass. Which I know they're good planes and stuff like that, but just I'm not the greatest flyer in the world, and the last thing I want to see is two freaking choppers on each side of me flying through the air.
right. Good with that too. All right. Well, we'll go ahead and wrap it up here. We want to thank everybody for tuning in. And don't forget to join us next week. Same time, same channel. We're out of here. See you, everybody.
Good night, Gold
For
Digger.
y'all.
Good night.
Hi,
Let's
See you
everybody.
later.
be sure to tune in next Sunday at 7:30 for another great show. For updates and more info, please go to www.prospectorsradio.com.